What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be adjusting the parking brake for this 04 350Z. Now when it's on my driveway, like on this slope, just kind of a big slope, it won't hold itself. I have to keep it in gear. Same thing with even in small parking lots. If there's any kind of angle, the parking brake is pretty much useless. So there's two ways you can adjust it. The first way is by the cable itself. If you come inside and you pull out your change, and in there you can adjust the parking brake tension with that bolt. Now if it's just loose, you can tighten it and that'll just tighten the handbrake. But if your pads are a little worn out, this won't work. It'll just make your handbrake harder to pull up, but nothing will actually happen. So when we want to adjust the actual parking brake brakes, it's sort of like a drum style system. You got pads here and here, and they just rub against the inside of your rotors. You adjust them with this system here. It's kind of like in any kind of drum brake system. What you want to use is get a screwdriver and put it in these notches, and you can press down and that'll expand the pads, or you push them up like towards the back of the car and that'll retract them and bring them in. Most of the time, if your pads are a little worn like these are, there's not much left on them, but I'm gonna just keep using them. You could just move this ratchet down a couple notches and it'll expand. Now if you do it too many, they'll go too far out and you won't be able to get this rotor back on. So it's a little bit of trial and error when you do it this way. Another way you can do it is you keep the rotors on and they're in the same spot on each way. You go pull out this little rubber hole. It's like a dust cover shield. It would just go in there. If you shine a flashlight in there, it might be hard to see. Yeah, not be able to see it. Oh, kind of. You could see the spring that's in there, and you would just stick your screwdriver in there, and same thing, push it down to make it tighter, pull it up to expand it, and with it on you can just turn it. And you want to have, what I did, I just made it to where I couldn't turn it at all. It was too tight, and I went back a couple notches to where I could barely feel any resistance to none at all. And it's pretty much how you do that. Really quick and easy job.